Alright, so I guess this video is just a short update on my life because the last few videos that I've had, I imagine if anybody were to watch them, would be concerned. But there's no need for that. Everything worked out. But there's one thing I must address. I realize that now that I have a lot of new challenges in my life that I'm excelling at, really. Dealing with, I guess this is it's literally an update on what's going on in my life, as well as if anybody were to be concerned, there's no need to be concerned or anything. It's just letting you know what I'm going through. This little beautiful baby right here is my daughter, and I had her 4 weeks ago, and I think the last two videos was wondering how are things gonna go once I have her. Turns out I'm okay. Husband's okay. We are out of his mom's apartment. We have our own place. We have our own car. I'm about to start an awesome job in a month or so. He just started a second job. So let's just say we have the recipe for a dish in the making that is going to be rather complex, but we will be able to distribute it on our plate evenly, or at least to the best of our ability. Now that also what I've been missing is supports. So I have a whole lot more reliable supports now, which brings me to be ever so compelled to make this video, because something happened last night that pretty much solidified for me the decision to start cutting some people off. And if not cutting people off, then just lowering the dosage of how much I associate with some people. For example, I have 2 Facebooks, and one of them is my original Facebook. The other one is a personal account that I created to weed out any unnecessary people, seasonal people, toxic people, just people that really, if I needed any help for real, like see how many, it's one of those situations where the more friends you got, I guess, the more you act like how people want you to act, the more friends you got and the more people like you. But the more you wind up being yourself, the more you wind up having to sift the wheat from the weeds. And that expression, if you don't know anything about that expression, weeds that surround wheat look just like the wheat, but you don't know it until you go to cultivate it after some time. So, oh goodness, she still has that newborn smell. Anyway, yeah, that wasn't creepy at all, April. Anyway, what happened on Facebook was that on my old account, which I've pretty much designated as my entertainment account for like my bands and stuff, for the music and everything, there's people on there I have yet to sift through that friend list. Because there's people on there that I no longer even desire to be in my life. There's people that I no longer would readily want to associate with because I kind of know what their MO is now. I know how they're going to react, and I know how I'm going to react to their reaction, and it's not going to be healthy. There are some people that just leave a bad taste in my mouth based on how they would so much as interpret a situation. And I don't want to have to keep going through that, because another new development, another challenge is this thing called mental illness awareness. And throughout all of the things that I've gone through since the creation of this YouTube account, I have developed PTSD, OCD, discovering that I have ADHD, and I believe my husband sent me a text. So yeah, that's the other thing. I got married. Ha! Let me swipe this out of the way. Anyway.